Muslim population growth. Muslim population growth is the population growth of Muslims worldwide. In 2010-2015, the expected Muslim growth rate was 1%. This compares with average world population growth rate of 1.2% per year for the referenced period. Young median age and high fertility rate of Muslims relative to other religious groups are significant factors behind Islam's population growth. As of 2015, the Muslim fertility rate for all 49 Muslim-majority countries is 2.9, well above the global rate, but down from 4.3 in 1990-1995. According to a study published in 2011 by Pew Research, there is a lack of reliable data. However, religious conversion might have no net impact on the Muslim population, as the number of people who convert to Islam is thought to be similar to those who leave Islam. According to another study published in 2015 by the Pew Research Center, Islam is expected to gain a net of 3 million adherents through religious conversion between 2010 and 2050, which makes Islam the second largest religion in terms of net gains through religious conversion after religiously unaffiliated, mostly comes from sub-Saharan Africa 2.9 million. By region, world. The 6 fastest growing religions in the world are estimated to be Islam 1.84%, the Baha'i Faith 1.70%, Sikhism 1.62%, Jainism 1.57%, Hinduism 1.52%, and Christianity 1.38%, with high birth rates being cited. Asia. Islam is currently the largest religion in Asia. According to the Pew Research Center, 27.3% of the people living in the Asia-Pacific region in 2030 will be Muslim, up from about a quarter in 2010, 24.8%, and 21.6% in 1990. India. Islam is the fastest growing religion in India. Growth rate of Muslims has been consistently higher than the growth rate of Hindus ever since the census data of independent India has been available. For example, during the 1991-2001 decade, Muslim growth rate was 29.5% vs 19.9% for Hindus. However, Muslims' population growth rate declined to 24.6% during 2001-2011 decade, in keeping with the similar decline in most religious groups of India. In India, regarding attitudes toward birth control, younger ages 10-19 Muslim women are supporting so. Ages 20-30. Regarding knowledge of birth control, younger ages 10-19 Muslim women no less than do older ages 20-30. Muslim marriages take place earlier than other religions and younger ages 10-19. A 2016 study suggested that urban North Indian Muslim women's use of contraceptives was more influenced by socioeconomic factors than by religion, making up 14.2% of the country's population, with about 172 million adherents 2011 census. In 2010, India had the second or third largest population of Muslims. China. In China, Muslim population growth has been estimated to be as much as 2.7% from 1964 to 1982. However, the Pew Research Center projects a slowing down of Muslim population growth in China due to the harsh treatment towards Muslims in China, such as in Xinjiang, and due partly to the fact that many Hui Muslims. By contrast, China's Christian population growth has been estimated at 4.7% based on total population figures from the year 1949. The number of permitted births in China varies between 1 and 3 children depending on geographic area. Chinese family planning policy allows minorities, including Muslims, to have up to 2 children in urban areas and 3 to 4 children in rural areas. Europe. Islam is the fastest growing religion in Europe. According to the Pew Research Center, the Muslim population in Europe excluding Turkey was about 30 million in 1990 and 44 million in 2010. The Muslim share of the population increased from 4.1% in 1990 to 6% in 2010. In recent years, Europe has experienced a record influx of asylum seekers fleeing from Syria and predominantly Muslim countries due to various conflicts in its country. And the wave of Muslim migrants has caused debates about immigration and security policies and raised questions about the current and future number of Muslims in Europe. There were approximately 19 million Muslims in the European Union in 2010, or about 3.8%. Data for the rates of growth of Islam in Europe reveal that the growing number of Muslims is due primarily to immigration. Additionally, average Muslims today are younger and have a higher fertility than other Europeans. Between the mid-2010 and mid-2016, migration was the biggest factor driving the growth of Muslim populations in Europe. Approximately 2.5 million Muslims came to Europe for reasons other than employment and education, and more than 1.3 million Muslims received and are expected. In 2016, the median age of Muslims throughout Europe was 30.4, 13 years younger than the median age of other Europeans. 50% of all European Muslims are younger than 30, however, only 32% of non-Muslims in Europe were under the age of 30. A survey conducted by Pew Research Center in 2016 found that Muslims make up 4.9% of all Europe's population. According to a same study, conversion does not add significantly to the growth of the Muslim population in Europe, with roughly 160,000 more people leaving Islam than converting into Islam between 2010 and 2016. France. In France, there are an estimated 100,000 Muslim converts, compared with about 50,000 in 1986. The population mostly originate from the Maghreb, and France is home to a third of EU Muslims. As of mid-2016, there are 5.7 million Muslims in France, 8.8% of the population, and the Muslim population continues to grow. Germany. In Germany, there are approximately 5 million Muslims, 6.1% of the population, and at least 2.3 million trace their origin to Turkey. The guest worker program and the domination of Turkish religious authorities have increased German Islam. A report from Pew found Germany as the top destination for Muslim migrants between 2010 and 2016. United Kingdom. The United Kingdom is home to 1.5 to 2 million Muslims, 3% of the population, and has the highest number of Muslim migrants. Most originate from South Asia, particularly Pakistan. Italy. The presence of Muslims in Italy is fairly new. There are approximately 1 million Muslims, 1.5% of the population, and most come from Morocco and Albania. Conversion. Counting the number of converts to a religion is difficult because some national censuses ask people about their religion, but they do not ask if they have converted to their present faith. Statistical data on conversion to and from Islam are scarce. According to a study published in 2011 by Pew Research, what little information is available suggests that religious conversion has no net impact on the Muslim population, as the number of people who convert to Islam is roughly similar to those who leave Islam. According to another study published on 2015 by Pew Research Center, Islam is expected to experience a modest gain of 3 million adherents through religious conversion between 2010 and 2050. Although this modest impact will make Islam, compared with other religions, the second largest religion in terms of net gains through religious conversion after religious liberty. According to the New York Times, an estimated 25% of American Muslims are converts. In Britain, around 6,000 people convert to Islam per year, and according to a June 2000 article in the British Muslims Monthly Survey, the majority of new Muslim converts in Britain were women. According to the Huffington Post, observers estimate that as many as 20,000 Americans convert to Islam annually. According to Pew Research, the number of U.S. converts to Islam is roughly equal to the number of U.S. Muslims who leave the religion. Unlike other religions, in which the number of those leaving is greater than the number of converts. 77% of new converts to Islam are from Christianity, whereas 19% were from non-religion. Conversely, 55% of Muslims who left Islam became non-religious and 22% converted to Christianity. Data from the General Social Survey in the United States show that 32% of those raised Muslim no longer embrace Islam in adulthood, and 18% hold no religious identification. According to historian Geoffrey Blaney from the University of Melbourne, since the 1960s there has been a substantial increase in the number of conversions from Islam to Christianity, mostly to the evangelical and Pentecostal forms. Many Muslims who convert to Christianity face social and governmental persecution. According to 2015 Believers in Christ from a Muslim Background, a global census study published by Baylor University Institute for Studies of Religion, an estimated 10.2 million Muslims have converted to Christianity based on global missionary data, whereas, according to Guinness, approximately 12.5 million more people converted to Islam than people converted. Historical Muslim population.